Kamala's victims. That's the focus of tonight's angle. Now, Vice President Harris will try to argue tomorrow night that she deserves your vote because she's the future and Donald Trump is the end of democracy and an agent of chaos. Well, the implication must be that all's calm in America with her in the co-pilot seat, and her home state should be a bright beacon of joy and safety.
Last year in 2023, we had 554 deaths in Riverside County, fentanyl related. As I said, as recently as 2016, we had 2. This is a tidal wave of death and destruction that's coming across our open southern border. We have to get a handle on this fast. It's wrecking our communities.
But Kamala's cabal does not care. They knew that the open border would bring in a certain percentage of thugs and criminals, and they wrote it off. It's all just collateral damage after all. For the most part, the elites aren't affected by open borders, but regular Americans are, in small towns like Springfield, Ohio.
I see what's going on in these streets. These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They flipping cars in the middle of the street.
I don't understand what you expect of us as citizens. I mean, I understand they're here under temporary protected status and you're protecting them, and I understand that our city services are overwhelmed and understaffed. But who's protecting us? If we're protecting them, who's protecting me?
Kamala's answer? Well, sorry, you're on your own. Her marching orders from January 2021 onward were to import as many people into the country as possible, and by any means necessary.
Starting with our administration, we gave TPS, temporary protected status, to Haitian migrants, 55,000. And then more recently, we extended temporary protected status to over 100,000 Haitian migrants for that very reason, that they need support, they need protection.
Oh, they need support and protection. That means Americans, though. They're out of luck, including American women. Unless you want an abortion, maybe, or a sex change operation, you'll get no protection. But if you're a migrant, you'll get all the benefits. Oh, speaking of sex change operations, she actually did support the so-called gender-affirming care. And look, for migrants, yeah, and call it equity. A newly surfaced ACLU questionnaire shows that Harris supported the idea of offering sex change surgeries to illegal immigrants or migrants held in federal custody. Harris checked yes in response to a question of whether she would offer government-funded care for transgender and non-binary people, including those in prison and in immigration detention. Oh, why not? But if anyone speaks out against this or anything else, Kamala's camp will probably brand them intolerant or just plain racist.
When folks stand up here and describe what is happening to them, they are often painted with a broad brush of racism. That has nothing to do with it. Color has nothing to do with what we're facing. It's culture.
Kamala doesn't care. Of course, she's right. Now, to use her phrase, let's be clear. This is the Biden-Harris policy. They know that these migrants are going to cause problems and in some cases commit heinous crimes. And by the way, Kamala Harris knows that a disproportionate share of the victims of this heinous open border will be women. And she does not care. So if you think it's bad out there when it's 2 months before an election, imagine what our country, our homeland, will look like with 4 more years of this. I mean, the establishment, they fought Trump for 9 years. They tried to put him in jail, his supporters in jail. They spent hundreds of millions of dollars to destroy him. But the one thing that the establishment will never do is compromise on this issue of the border. Over the last 2 decades, the establishment has tried time and again to put forward some phony bipartisan deal that would supposedly address Americans' concerns, but every time we, and I underline we, have actually read these bills, they're so full of holes and they give such broad discretion to the White House and their officials that it would always lead back to a policy of open borders. And so what happens to these bills? They end up collapsing, as they should. But of course, Democrats, have their political cover, and the Republicans, stupid enough to co-sponsor these bills, have given Democrats the political cover. But tonight, I'm telling you, that cover is wearing thin as the list of victims, mostly young women, continues to grow. And that's The Angle.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.